Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Flight 96. I'm your host, Hunter Foreman, and today I can finally say, Dallas is spending time with me. So, Dallas Martinez, the brother of Austin Martinez, who was on the, or sister. I've done that.
I know I don't have that many girly features, but okay,
she got so... We mess up all the time on Flight 96. It's fine. So, she's the sister of Austin Martinez, who was on the very first episode of Flight 96, and now she is here in season 2 on the coveted 5th episode. And the reason it's so coveted is because people have to live up to the standards every time it's a 5th episode of a season to top Leah's episode, if you've ever heard hers.
I listened to a little bit, but then I was like, you know what? I listen to Leah talk all the time. Why am I gonna sit here and listen to her talk some more? Just kidding, I love Leah.
So, let's talk about your name and your brother's name.
Alrighty.
How did that all come about, necessarily?
Well, see, I was supposed to be in Ashton.
Wow. Okay, yeah, talk about it.
So Austin is supposed to be Austin and Ashton. How original.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they're just like, you know what? Like, we're gonna try something different. You know what city we're in right now?
Yeah.
We're gonna go with that city.
We're gonna go with that one.
That city.
No, I feel you. I mean, they're both spelled different, which is good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It differentiates. You know, these we're not. It's like, oh, it's not spelled like the city.
The city, it's different.
So we just want to be different.
It is to go to Starbucks. And for them to get them to spell your name correctly.
How hard?
It's very hard. I've gotten like Dallas, like the actual city. I've gotten Alex.
You look like an Alex.
Oh, really?
Okay, hold on. Okay. Before we did this, because there were some technical difficulties in recording the first time, we were talking about what we looked like as names. Like you've talked to people that are like, oh, you don't look like a Hunter. You look like a. I was told I look like a Brian, which I don't believe at all. You said Peter, and I don't believe that.
Peter, I think it's the glasses.
Oh, see.
I feel like it could be the glasses.
Like, I don't know. Like, I see Alex. I would see an Alex.
Really?
Okay, I see Alex. I said Haley. I said, we said Austin looks like a Oswaldo and an Alessandro. And Leo, which Leo's list is the best one that fits.
I can see him as Leo. I'm gonna call him Leo.
And you're just gonna be
Leo.
like, what? Listen to the show. You'll get it. So, so what was? I mean, like, of course, you grew up with, being Austin, and you and him went to the same school at the same time.
Yeah. How
was that for you personally?
For me, it was like, I mean, I wasn't very social at all. Like, at all. So, like, I didn't really mind that Austin got all the attention in school because I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to go to school because that's what people do. Go to school.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I just, because of Austin was so liked back then or whatever, his friends, I guess, were forced to like me. So, like,
is that the little sister rule?
Yeah.
Because I have an older brother.
I went into high school and everyone's like, "Yo, you're Austin's sister." Like, yo, you are not lying. I'm his sister.
Yo, you're telling me facts. Like, I know this.
No, yeah, but I mean, I went in like not being social at all, whatever, and then people were like, "Oh, like yeah."
She's cool.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like she's cool. She can come hang out with us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's good because you kind of go in with like, Austin's a good dude and he has a reputation of being a good dude. So it's like, it's not that you're going in with a bad reputation. So it's nothing bad. I mean, and plus you're not the type of person to really like do anything unorthodox. I
don't know if you get me mad enough.
Well, I've never seen you mad. It's always been like, oh hey, you're like, hey Hunter, or I'm like, well, what's up Dallas, and that's it. So it's just one of those things where it's just like I've never seen you mad before ever.
It takes a lot to make me mad. It really does.
You're just like, you know what?
Not today.
Not today.
You know, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
There's a hole. I'm just gonna just punch this hole in this wall and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm a calm person.
I'm just gonna like rob this bank and I'll be good.
No ski mask or no ski mask?
You know, I might feel a little savage one day. Just no ski mask it.
Oh God. So I've known Austin a little bit longer, but I think what was the first interaction that we've had?
I feel like it could have been on Twitter, honestly.
No,
you don't think so?
No, I think it was actually in human, like person to person interaction.
I'm trying to think.
I think I didn't know. I mean, it's like I knew you were Austin's sisters, but I was like, you know what? Back up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I don't know if he's like, what the fuck you doing talking to my sister, nigga? Like, I don't know.
No. Austin used to be very, very, very overprotective when we were younger. Let me tell you why.
Talk about it.
Flashback. No. Let's see. Fourth grade, I did something stupid, and it caused me to injure myself, and I had a cast on my arm. And my best friend at the time he was a dude.
Yeah,
he was a dude, and
the seed has been planted.
Exactly, yeah. And I remember, back in the days, at school where you'd have to, go and, wait outside of the front of school for your parents, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Austin would do that. Austin was, in 5th grade. I was in 4th grade.
Wait, hold. Oh, yeah. Okay. I would have thought, because I would think, you were at least 2 years. I didn't know it was 1, so.
No, yeah.
That was
13 months apart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, go ahead.
And, so, I mean, I had this cast, and, not, a whole bunch of little kids have casts in their arms, right?
Yeah.
And so, my best friend, his name was Alan. I used to call him Elaine, because he spelled his name Alain. So, it was Elaine.
Elaine. You know what I think of that when you said Elaine? I think Elaine from Seinfeld.
I've never watched it.
Hold on. You've never seen Seinfeld?
I know what it is, but I've never been Seinfeld's on.
You watch one episode of Seinfeld. Oh, you just watch one episode of Seinfeld. You'll probably laugh because you're like, this is just regular shit. Wale did an entire album about the theme around being Seinfeld. Actually, matter of fact, he did 2 mixtapes and an album around the theme of Seinfeld, which is Seinfeld is known as the show about nothing. It's basically just the life of George, Jerry, Elaine, Kramer, and Jerry's enemy, Newman. Anybody who's watching that, anybody watches Seinfeld or listens to the show wouldn't understand that. So, yeah.
Okay. So he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, can I touch your cast?"
The fuck? Who has to touch the cast?
I don't know. We're little.
It's probably
It was from here to here, and I had.
It's wrist level people if you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had some purple stuff on there from a purple pin, whatever.
Did you have people sign it?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
And then Austin is standing right there next to me, and he's like, "No, you can't touch her cast." And I was like,
"What's up, Austin?"
I was like, "What?"
She got some, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna look down for 5 seconds. Your awkwardness is a part of you. It makes you who you are. It's part of your character. You know what I'm saying? It makes Dallas, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
When I was in school, well, we were both in school. I'm stupid. I would just be walking down, and she'd give me the most, "Hey, honey," and you'd be like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Dallas?" And then it'd be the weirdest thing. I can answer that in a minute. Let me put that on the ground here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but it's alright, though. We're having fun. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
The difference is that, the difference between, I think, you and Austin, the main thing, not just gender, is the fact that, y'all are able, or excuse me, I'll point out a similarity. So y'all are able to, adapt and really easily to certain situations. I think y'all are easily, can easily do different things at different times and be able to be comfortable. Basically when y'all for instance, coming to do this episode, there's y'all weren't having any jitters. Y'all were just all right, it's go time.
Let's talk about me.
Let's talk about me. So, I just think that's crazy. But talk about, because y'all are very eclectic, and some of this weirdest shit that y'all like is interesting. So talk about like some of the interests that maybe you think other people won't like that you think you're like, oh, am I the only person that likes this? Okay.
Let's see. Well, I personally love classical music.
Hold, what?
Yes, I listen to classical music. Like, my favorite is probably, it's called like Pachelbel's Canon in D major.
What? Yo, this is weird. Yo, this is weird. You need to talk about this. Keep going.
I listen to that to go to sleep. I listen to that on the way to work. I listen to that in the shower. Like, it's just.
Yo, okay.
It's weird, but I'm just like.
Is it what about it makes it like interesting to you?
It's the music, I guess. It calms me, I guess. And I'm just like,
okay.
Yo, like, I just imagine myself, like, imagine me, like, back in Europe in, like, 16, whatever.
Would you be, what would you be? Like, no, let's talk about it. What would you be in, like, the 1600s?
Bro, I'd be a princess, okay? In a big old castle.
Would you be, like, you're, like, heir to the throne, basically? Or would you just be, like, a regular citizen?
Like a peasant?
Yeah. Or would you just be regular? I think I'd be a peasant. I think I'd be like a locksmith or something. Like, I'd just be like, I'd be the, what's the person who comes in ringing the bell saying message, the town something. I'm not being
the town's
messenger, something like that.
Townsman? Is it
Townsman, town's messenger, something like that. We don't know 1600 verbatim, but anyways.
2016.
Yeah, so but like, so classical music, really?
Yeah.
Is it just that one song, or is it just multiple?
No, I have multiple ones. I mean, I can't list them right now because they have like weird freaking names.
Like what?
Like, I'm not even trying to pronounce them just because I.
Is it like something like foreign?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just gonna say, is it just like D minor minus X minor? Because I mean, of course, and I'm pretty sure you like regular music.
Oh yeah.
Like,
what if I say no?
Yo, if you would have said no, that would have been like the bombshell of the year. Be like, yo, it's 2016 and she doesn't listen to like Taylor Swift and Drake. No, she doesn't listen to Drake. What? No, no. Speaking of music, let's talk about it. Let's name some people that you listen to right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, of course, she's wearing a St. Pablo T-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. That's Kanye West.
Kanye.
We can talk about we can talk about him. We'll talk about him in a minute. Go ahead.
I have a wide variety of types of music that I like. I can go from Kanye to Kenny Chesney in 0.5 seconds.
Do you and your brother share the same interests in music, or is it completely different?
Sometimes, yeah.
Because he was telling me, he's like, yo, Black Sabbath. And I was like,
no, I hate Black Sabbath. I hate Black Sabbath.
Why do you hate Black Sabbath? They're not bad. I'm half white, so I'm obligated to like them. I'm sorry, I just made the... But okay, I'm just saying.
I don't know, it's just kind of like... It's like, like, if I listen to it, it makes you uncomfortable? Anxious. Yes, it's like, yeah, like, I'm just like, what, like, why are you...
Do you like other rock bands besides?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely, but Black Sabbath, I'm just like,
Do you know who Modest Mouse is?
Yeah.
I'm a fan of them.
Really?
I
listened to, like, one song.
Was it the Float On?
Yes.
It's like my favorite song. But my brother, shout out to my brother, my brother went through so many phases. Like, he went through his indie phase, he went through his Soulja Boy phase before he turned absolute garbage. He went through his Houston rap phase.
Oh
one day, people, I get my brother on here, and I'm scared too, because it's going to be an interesting episode, and I don't know what he's going to say, but that's for a different time. But I think we all have those music phases.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I went through a Wiz phase. I went through a Drake phase.
I'm sorry, but I hate Wiz Khalifa.
Why do you hate Wiz Khalifa?
He's so stupid.
He's so stupid.
Have you ever heard his laugh? I hate his laugh. He's like...
okay, hold on. At least it's not as bad as Chanel West Coast.
I'd rather listen to hers.
Stop it.
Wiz Khalifa.
What is going on?
He's like I'm like,
because he's high.
I know.
What else do you expect? He's high.
But you would think like if he's high, he'd be like. I mean, you get your creative stages when you're high, right?
Yeah.
You would think he'd be a little bit more creative and think of a new laugh or something.
A new laugh? You can't just make up a new laugh.
Bet.
Oh, God.
Bet. Try me.
Try? I just got tried on my own show. Jesus. So, all right, we're gonna play a little game here.
Oh,
Since you're very well musically perverse, you can either say you don't know them, or you can say like, okay, basically, I'm gonna name off somebody, or an artist or a group, and you can be like one word that comes to mind when it describes them. All right.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
ASAP Mob.
Okay. I know who they are.
Oh, come on.
But
You don't know the members, but you know who.
No. I know like.
Ferg and Rocky.
Yeah, but like I've never like put them as a whole like.
Cozy Tapes Volume 1. That's all I'm gonna say. Action Bronson.
Styrofoam. Styrofoam cup. That's what I think.
Why do you think styrofoam cup?
Because you say something about like putting a razor like in a.
Oh yeah. That's Baby Blue.
Yeah.
That was. Oh shit! That was Chance's verse.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's Chance's verse,
but that's like the only.
Yeah, but Action Bronson's funny.
That show he has.
Oh, Fuck That's Delicious.
I guess.
That's the name of the show. It's called Fuck That's Delicious.
Viceland.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Something with Action Bronson.
Yeah, because Action Bronson's he's an entrepreneur. He's an entrepreneur. He does he was a chef. He's like a chef.
Really?
Yeah, he will make you some like good ass food.
I didn't even know.
Real talk. He's funny though. He's very funny.
Yeah, I saw one episode. I was like, man, it's funny.
Do you know who Anderson .Paak is?
No.
You would like him.
Really?
He's very soulful.
Oh.
Big Sean. Why did you laugh?
Ariana Grande.
Oh God.
I know.
She's with Mac
12.
now.
She's
with
12.
No, she's not. She's like
13.
No.
Like 14.
No. She's like my age.
She's like 12 in my mind.
She's like 22, 23.
She's like older,
but
she's 12.
She's dating Mac Miller.
Oh.
And it's weird seeing them together.
Because she's like 12 and he's like she's like a little.
He looks like he's 40. Like he's been. You know how much? Hold on.
Okay.
As people know me, I'm a huge Mac Miller fan.
Yeah.
But like, this man has done so many drugs. It's not even funny. Like Mac, I know you've been through some things, and we all do that. But Jesus Christ, this man is But he's made some great music though.
Definitely.
He's made some great music. Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper. What do I think of?
When it comes to mind, what's the first thing that pops into your head when you think of Chance?
Orange.
Orange?
Yeah, the color orange.
Like, so you're thinking like bright.
His album, like his album, whatever. What is it? Coloring book, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought you were thinking about Channel Orange. No.
But we'll get to.
But I'm thinking like the colors, like the orange and the pink. Like that's what I think of. It's weird.
Yeah. I think he's such a positive person. Like he's so. Like I feel like he could say like two things to me, and I'd feel happy for the rest of my life.
Man.
Like
I like myself.
Like exactly, I think he can make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, really. Yeah, honestly.
Let's do DJ Khaled.
Another one.
I mean, see, people think like, what is DJ Khaled? Yes, he's a DJ, of course, duh. But like, he says he puts out albums, and he doesn't rap, he doesn't produce or anything. He is what I like to call a putter together. Together. I don't know how to. He puts things in, like he'll put the right producers with the right artists, and then make it happen. So, Drake. Yeah.
I think of Feelings.
Favorite Drake song?
Ooh.
Because I have like 3 that I can't like not listen to like without in my life.
I'm gonna throw it back and be super like super basic and be like throwing it back to like 7th to 8th grade and be like best I ever had.
Oh God, that was like the first when like you get in your first relationship, you guys have your song. That was my first song, like real talk. That was like my first song, and I was like, I can't listen to that song anymore. It's weird. Like, it was, Frank Ocean.
I think of his little bandana that he wears, like, on his head.
I think he's a creative genius.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's, like...
He's one of my faves.
Future.
Honestly, don't know what to think. Like, so many things come to mind.
His work ethic is crazy. Like, the amount of mixtapes this man has put out. See, first he came out with let's see. it's probably not going to be in the right order, but I'm going to go with Monster, Beast Mode, 56 Nights, DS2, Evil, Purple Rain, and Project ET, which is Extraterrestrial. And that, just by that amount of music, which has those all at least have like 11, 12 songs on each, maybe.
You know what? Actually, when I think of Future, I think of like feature. Because like, I don't
wordplay.
Right? No, like, I don't really listen to his music, but like every other song that I listen to, he happens to be featured in it.
Yes, on a Future feature, wow, that's a tongue twister, is coveted. Like, it comes with its own perks. Like, it's going to be a hit no matter what. I
can make a trash song right now.
And then just put Future on it. It'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. J. Cole.
I think of Guns.
What?
I think of
Guns. Of all things, you think of Guns? Why do you think of... Why? J. Cole would be the opposite. That would be... No.
You would... Yeah.
I think Real.
Well, yeah. But I don't know. I think of Guns.
Are you thinking...
Load the chopper, let rain on that and like that one part of the song. Like,
are you talking about? I got the album right here. Are you talking about? What's the name of the song? Tale of Two Cities.
That one, and then there's another one. I think.
I know what you're talking about, but
don't say that.
Yeah, Power Trip or not? Oh, that's not it. I can think of the song right now. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Yes.
God damn it! What's the name of the song? She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Jesus Christ, this is gonna kill me. No role models. Jesus.
Yeah. I bet people are gonna listen to this and be like, "Wow."
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There's diehard J. Cole fans that think that his collaboration album with Kendrick Lamar is gonna happen, but I'm sorry to tell you people that it's not. Just like Drake and Kanye West are never gonna make a collab album together. I promise you. I if it happens, I will be like, okay, I was proven wrong, but I guarantee it's probably not gonna happen.
You'll be like those people like I know you didn't want to bring it up. I'm gonna bring up the election.
Oh God!
Like, if whoever and ever wins, or every person that retweets this, I'll give you like $100.
Oh yeah. See, those people are lame people. Kanye West. Boy.
So many things come to my head. I think of role model. I think of...
In what way?
He's a role model to me.
In what way? Like, what is he done to you to make you kind of like, okay, maybe I should start doing that for myself, kind of?
He inspired me. Okay, we're gonna go a little deep here. Okay?
All right. That's what this show's about.
Okay, so... I mean, everyone knows I dated a certain person my junior year.
Oh, Jesus.
And I would consider that person my very first relationship ever.
Serious? First serious relationship?
Yeah, I guess. First heartbreak.
Ah, okay.
First heartbreak.
Go ahead.
So, like, after that, like, I was, like, so heartbroken and I was so depressed.
Did you listen to 808s and Heartbreaks?
I listened to every album he had out. And I feel like I went through a stage where, like, people thought I was really, like, ignorant and like full of myself, but that was just the Kanye in me.
That was just the Kanye in me.
He was building me up, and it got me to like this pedestal I put myself on, where like I was super confident in myself, and like I didn't care what anyone thought. Like I don't know.
I think
just
first
his music.
I think he's a creative genius when it comes to music. I love Kanye the musician because he can craft so many good things with just like he can literally get a feature from anybody and it would make like a masterpiece with it. Yeah. But as for Kanye the person, I mean, of course there's some things that I disagree with some of the stuff that he says, which I think everybody everybody does. Definitely. But I will say that he is one of the greatest musicians of our generation. Guarantee you, he will go down as one of the greats. Yeah. Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh, I like Kendrick Lamar.
Who doesn't like Kendrick Lamar?
He's just like one of those people that are like, man, I like you.
Yeah.
And you look at them like, man, I
like you. Well, what I think of Kendrick Lamar, I think of bars. Just completely, like, lyricism. Like, I just think, like, he's one of the best lyricists. I think he's the best lyricist of our generation. I mean, there's new kids. Speaking of new kids, do you like this new wave of rap? Like, with Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, 21 Savage, Kodak? I gotta say
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Because there's some people that are like, oh, it's ruining hip-hop. Yeah, like, it's ruining hip-hop,
no, I really do like it. Because it's like rap, but it's like if rap were, like...
in the future.
Or, like, if rap were, like... How do I put this? Like, you ever watch a chick flick and it makes you like?
Yes, like, I've been dragged to many.
Well, that's like,
like animated.
They're like rap, like I don't know.
Like animated or like
they could talk about doing drugs, whatever, and it sounds so nice.
Oh, so it's like masking
they
something.
Talk about like girls, like inappropriate ways.
But it's not. But you know, it's
so nice.
Exactly. It's like watching the Powderpuff Girls.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And for the last one, I'll do Travis Scott.
I think of braids.
He does have braids. That's facts. Honestly. I think of rage. I think rage.
Really?
I think craziness. I think chaos. I think like he makes great music. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah. But like I think of like when it comes to Travis, I think Travis is like, see, I like artists that can do a lot of things. Like I like artists that can make their own beats, who can rap, who can point themselves at, like they can do stuff by themselves. But I feel like, you know, like some people like Kanye, some people like The Game, for instance, who just sound better with other people. That that's not a bad thing. Yeah. It's just that when it's a collaboration, it's always good.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna do a little interesting game with you. I want to see what your reaction is.
Okay.
Would you believe? It's called Would You Believe?
Okay.
This is brand new game, people. Would you believe that Kanye West is on the brand new A Tribe Called Quest album?
Really?
Yes. That came out Friday. Let that kind of sink in. You know who Tribe is.
Yeah.
You know what kind of music they make. And just imagine with Kanye in the same room what kind of song that would sound like.
I feel like I was like in church or something.
Yeah, it'd be... I mean... Now... Would you believe that there is a song with Chance the Rapper, Madonna, and Mike Tyson?
Ooh. That sounds like something I want to listen to. Like...
No, Chance the Rapper and Mike Tyson are on Madonna's album.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this came out like, I think 2 years ago? A year ago?
Really?
Yeah. And the reason I say this is because Dallas knows a lot of artists, and she knows that if one artist is making a song with another artist, she's very curious on what it will sound like. Also, do you believe that Childish Gambino and Migos have this song in the stash?
Really?
Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all you Gambino fans, you're about to be very excited unless you've been on Reddit or wherever you hear your news. Childish Gambino is coming out with a new album December 2nd.
I like Childish Gambino. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's called, and the craziest thing is it's called Awaken My Love.
Huh.
The first song is called Me and Your Mama, and I don't know how to explain it. It's very well crafted, put together. Huh. It's like a 6 minute, but it's like put in 3 sections.
It sounds like if Nicholas Sparks became a rapper.
No, actually, not if Nicholas Sparks. What's the name of the he made? Not Michael Bay. Okay, yeah, let's go with Nicholas Sparks. That's a better yes. So Nicholas Sparks, yeah. So Gambino's, I think, Gambino does a lot of things. He made his. Let's talk about his show Atlanta. Hold on.
I've never seen it, but I wanted to watch it, but I've never.
It's on FX.
I know.
You need to record it. The first season, it's amazing.
Really,
it is. It's very real. It's very like, I believe that can happen because I think that's what that's why I don't watch TV as much. Is like that doesn't happen unless you're this specific person. Or it's another sitcom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't want to... I'd rather just sit there and be like, oh, this could happen to me. Like, this could... Like, it's just an everyday thing. Like, perfect example, one of my favorite movies of all time, Dazed and Confused.
That's a good movie.
It's a fantastic movie because, literally, it's about a day in the life of teenagers and what they do. Like...
Or, like... Breakfast Club's one of my faves. 16 Candles.
Yes, like something like that. Like
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah. Mac and Devin Go to High School. You ever seen that movie? Even though you hate Wiz Khalifa, it's Wiz and Snoops. Yeah, I thought it was a good movie. Mm-hmm. I watched it on mine.
I tried to enjoy it, but then
I was like 16 when it came out. So like, I think I watched that for my birthday, and I was like, this is funny. So I mean, I don't know. It's just like I think people like us enjoy cult classics instead of like just mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
Which we were talking about how you shop at Earthbound. That's a complete hipster store. Jesus. I went there one time. Once. Never going back again. So, like, again, you said classical music, and name another weird interest that you think nobody else would like. Let's get nerdy.
Nerdy.
That sounded really weird though. Really yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Nerd talk. #nerd talk.
For the longest time, I've been trying to download League of Legends on my computer, but it will not download.
What is League of Legends?
You've never heard of League of Legends?
What is League of Legends?
Have you heard of like World of Warcraft?
Oh,
it's like
snap.
that, but it's like League of Legends.
Yo, okay, you want to get really nerdy? Like, oh god. Well, I don't know if this is nerdy, but I literally know everything and anything about battle rap. Yeah, okay. First of all, battle rap is like a completely different beast. Like, people get paid a lot of money. The most I've heard that someone got paid for a battle was $40,000.
Are you serious?
$40,000 for because and what the thing is that battle leagues is that they have sometimes King of the Dot, which is in Toronto, URL, which is in New York, Don't Flop, which is in England, I'm missing one, UW, which is in New Jersey. They all have, and they they have all basically all these same people that, battle on their platforms. And what they do is that they post them to YouTube, and they think YouTube is like a cash cow kind of. What that means is that, like, if you have a battle that has 9 million views, which there's a battle that has 9 million views on YouTube, which is crazy. It's called, if y'all want to go look it up, it's called Arsenal versus Shoddy Horror. Which was on Don't Flop. It's the most viewed battle of all time. They think like, okay, this guy generated 9 million views, so we're gonna pay him this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? That's my system. That's what I think. I don't know specifically because I'm not a business person, but I think that it's interesting because they don't. If there's no beats, it's literally just rhymes and just go. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that do a lot of different things. There's people that do gun bars, which is literally rap about shooting you with a gun, basically for like 3 minutes. There's people who do personals, which learn about your personal life and expose it from
wow.
Yeah. So you have to be a strong person to stand in front of somebody while they literally lyrically rip you to shreds about your entire personal life. Talk about, yo, your mama's a hoe, man. Listen. Now, I'll share one of my favorite lines from the things that I've heard, and this I think it's crazy. Hopefully you'll get it because you have to think about it. Okay. It's a thinker, and he says he's talking to it's if you guys want to look at the battle, it's the third round. Towards the end of the third round of Daylight versus Chilla Jones, it's in Daylight's third round. Daylight says to Chilla Jones, he's talking about how Chilla's always rhyming about how he's, shooting guns and stuff. And he's like, you don't know how to do this. But if I chase a nigga, Glock break a nigga, funeral homes, box wake a nigga, you get the open hand, the fist, or the deuce. Rock, paper, scissors. And the crowd went crazy. And even Chilla was like, ooh. That was you got me on that one. That was nasty. So, I mean, that stuff I nerd out about. When I see battling on I watch battles literally almost every day. It's just I've literally seen since January. I've at least seen almost 100 battles probably. Really? Yeah, because I don't have cable in my room, but I have Wi-Fi and I have an Xbox. Do that math. So you know what I'm saying. So that's what I do.
And me over here still trying to download my League of Legends.
What tell us about League of Legends? Let's get nerdy.
Well, see, I don't know a lot about it.
But you just think it's interesting.
I just really want to play it. I just
want to learn about it.
I just want to just let me be.
Did you read up? So you just haven't you haven't read up on anything about it, what it's about?
I googled it.
And what have you?
It just told me about different characters. I can't even remember their name. There's one that's Ash. Her name is.
What is this, Pokemon? What is this?
It's adult. I'm just kidding.
There's no such thing as an adult Pokemon.
There's no such thing as adult video games ever.
No, GTA is pretty.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to get that specific.
Okay.
If we get that specific, there's GTA, Red Dead Redemption, which is the Western version of Grand Theft Auto. We're getting really nerdy right here. I love it.
I used to play. What is this one? So me and Austin grew up with our older brother. He was a teenager, and we were
two
children.
Little, yes.
So we grew up always knowing this stuff ahead of our time.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that one? It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but it's.
I want to say I know what you're talking about.
It says, I think it's something with an S, maybe?
S.
Man,
That's gonna kill me.
That's gonna kill me too.
That's gonna kill me.
It's kind of like that, but.
Was it for, what console was it for?
It was for Xbox.
It's probably Red Dead Redemption, because Red Dead Redemption 1 was for the regular Xbox.
I played I've seen my brothers play Red Dead Redemption.
It looks, it's fucking awesome. Yeah. They're making another one. It's coming out next year, and I'm very excited. Because I don't know when the next Grand Theft Auto is coming out, and it makes me very sad. People who play video games out there know how fun Grand Theft Auto is, because you can absolutely do anything. And I think you give that many people freedom, people are gonna buy it. I remember the first 2 weeks it did 100 million in sales.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because again, GTA 5, and plus it had 3 characters that you can play as.
No. I was that person that would play that game just to live as a normal person. I would go stop at the red light, wait for it to turn green, go
pick up some stuff from the store.
I wouldn't steal anyone's car because that's rude. I'd go find my own car.
When you're bored when you play Grand Theft Auto
so bad. I wanted to be an adult. I was like, you know what, Mom, I'm adult right now.
But then you figure out adults is not being.
Yeah, no,
it's terrible. So, how was it making that transition from high school to adulthood, as you can say?
I didn't take it very too well. I literally just did nothing for a good solid 2 months. That's the way to do it.
Of course that's the way to do it. I kind of was after high school, I was depressed for 4 months. I was what the fuck? It's everybody's going to college.
Yeah, that's what I was everyone's going to college. Everyone's going to college.
Everybody's doing these fantastic things.
Yeah, and I'm just excited for a marathon to come on.
So, but then I was just you know what? I'm not gonna do anything. Just sitting here. I'm just gonna just get off my. So I kind of went backwards. I got an office job and then went to college. So you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of and then I started doing this, and everybody was "This is fantastic."
Yeah, it took me a while to finally decide what I wanted to do. Of course, you should go
work,
take work, and then take regular college classes just to get your basics or whatever. But I was you know what? That's not for me. I was like, I was barely even committed to high school. How am I going to be committed to college? But then I found this program.
Which is?
I start in January. It's a dental assisting program.
What? Yo, dentists get paid hella money.
So I'm excited for that. It's only 3 months long.
Wow.
And after that, you're like a certified dental assistant. And I'm like, you know what? I can do that. I can
mess with people's mouths, you know?
I would totally mess with your cavities for, like, the pay. That's okay.
Hey, that's what, I mean, our dentists, doctors, and for some reason, eye doctors, like, make a lot of money.
Yeah, well, it's always going to be, like, a necessity.
Dentists, yes, I'm saying, but dentists, they get paid.
That's true.
Guap.
Yeah.
Like, moolah. Any other word for cash. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's interesting because it's hard making that transition from high school to adulthood. It really is. Some people,
I feel like it's a little bit easier. Well, not like necessarily easier, but you kind of have like your road kind of paved. Like if you're just going from like high school to like a big college.
Your road's already paved.
Yeah, you already know what's expected. I mean, it's not going to be easy. The what?
It's a good analogy, by the way.
Thanks.
So it's like, you know, you kind of know what to expect, but if you're like not going to college and you don't know what to do, it's kind of hard. But once you figure it out,
you're just like,
it's golden. So everybody knows usually how we end this show, but this was actually pretty fun. This went better than I thought it was. Like,
thanks.
It was it's interesting because Dallas is a very interesting human being when you get a chance to actually have a conversation with her. She knows a lot. She's very smart.
Thanks.
She's very smart. She knows what she's doing at all times. At least that's what I think.
Thank you.
So, and y'all know how we end this. Song of the day. Pick one song that you've either jam out to now, or something that means something to you, or
you know what? I'm gonna go with.
Oh jeez.
I'm gonna go with "Look at Wrist" by Father.
Oh snap! Hold on.
I love that song so much.
Hold on. Awful. Shout out to Awful Records. Archibald Slim. There's a couple of course, Father.
It's just always a song that's always stuck out to me.
No, yeah, it's always I like this song. Of course, I like Father. Period. But like, I would have thought you would have picked something more like sophisticated, like Red Hot Chili Peppers or something.
Really?
Yeah.
No, yeah, like literally, if I just like start like randomly like humming a song, or if I'm just like, or like just like just saying whatever, it's that song. Like, it's always that song.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, usually I've gone all over the place this season. I've gone from Anderson .Paak and Knowledge, Suede, which is a very soulful song. I went to Mac Miller's Soulmate, which was produced by, let me correct myself, it wasn't Damn Funk, it was Dame Funk, which is a German production band or whatever, and they made an amazing song called Soulmate off of the Divine Feminine album. Then I think the episode before that I went Gucci Mane Play Jane, which was completely different. So this one it's an interesting one because this artist really has done a lot for me as a person. We're gonna go with Waves by Joey Badass. Now,
dang, everybody say Waves by Kanye. I was like, really?
She got so excited. But the reason I say Joey Badass is because I've met Joey. Joey's a really cool motherfucker. But like, when I think it was in like junior year, it was the summer going into junior year where I discovered Joey Badass, and Joey Badass had came out with a classic. I'm gonna call it an album because mixtape and album are completely different things. Mixtape is a file full of songs. An album is a project put together that makes sense from track 1 to however many tracks is on it. So, and that's what it did. It made sense. Like Joey just rapped his ass off on that entire, and it was an amazing album. He also came out with a mixtape called Summer Nights, which I remember the day that it actually came out. I think I woke up and I was on this is my mixtape app, which I literally, if you look on, if you guys see me on my phone, I'm either doing one or two things. I'm either looking at hotnewhiphop.com or looking for music to download. Like, that's exactly what I'm doing. So when Summer Nights came out, I think there's a song that he did with Smoke DZA called Death of YOLO, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, I need to learn everything about this. So I listened to that, and then I figured out he has a whole group called Pro Era, and they had like 3 mixtapes that they did together, and it's all bars, like it's just rhymes, just classic stuff. And I was like, these dudes are awesome. And then my mom hooked me up with for my birth. I think it was for my 18th or 19th birthday. I think it was my 18th birthday, where I went and saw Joey in Dallas. And it was like, I had the time of my life. And then I met Joey. He dapped me up. Nick Caution. Shout out to Nick Caution. He on the very last song, which is called, it's with capital C's. Bro, I cannot believe I can't remember this song. I should know this. Survival Tactics. When Survival Tactics came on, and Survival Tactics is usually the song that causes the mosh pit. So I wasn't in the mosh pit. Everybody from the front went back to the mosh pit, and I was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm going to the front." So, and then me and like I knew every word. When I say every word, I meant every word to this song. And Nick was like looking at me, and he was like, "This fool knows the entire song." I was like, he's an actual fan. And then as soon as I saw Joey, Nick dapped me up, and then CJ Fly was coming out the bathroom, and I said, "Fly," and I said, "Fly," and he said, "What's good?" And then I was like, "I'm good. I can go home now." So that was a great moment in my life. And we're gonna have Dallas close the show with, if there's any great moment that you want to share with people that you either something that made you proud or something that made you feel good inside, or it was just a great day that day.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I've had a lot of those.
It's good.
Just to pick from. I'm trying to think of a really good one. It's like, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like, there's a couple, of course, and all of them are totally different.
If you could just pick one.
Man, this is going to be so hard for me. Like, this show's going to go on for like another hour just to think. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Man. That's a good question.
That's a good question?
That's a really good question.
While you think of that, I will announce something that I announced on Twitter last night. So while you're thinking about that, I'll talk to the people for like 5 seconds. So, ladies and gentlemen, last night I made the announcement of Battle of the Sexes. Battle of the Sexes is basically the female versus male 2-on-2 debate that is going to be happening on this channel. Now, of course, Flight 96 is going to be happening and it's going to be still the same format, but the Battle of the Sexes is going to be 2 females and 2 males, and basically we're going to debate about things such as relationships, life. I don't know if we're going to talk about religion and politics, but that's going to be...
do it. I'll give you $1 if you do it.
But that's kind of up to everybody else who wants to talk, be on the show. Of course, again, people, if you want to be on Flight 96 or Battle of the Sexes, which anybody who's been on Flight 96, you can be on both. There's no rule that if you've done one, you're done.
Sign me up for the Battle of the Sexes. I feel like, oh my god.
So because and the reason for that I'm not going to say I made the show, because Taylor Monroe approached me with the idea. She said, "Why don't we just get both the female and the male perspective from both sides, so that way it's easier for guys to understand girls and girls to understand guys, and just to be honest, you know what I'm saying?" So, of course, and I also urge you people, I will let y'all know when the first ever edition of Battle of the Sexes is going to air. Basically, what that is that I want y'all to do is on my Twitter @ByHunterForeman. That's ByHunterForeman. All one word, no underscores, no nothing. Is to send topics, questions. If you need advice, send advice, and you can get it from both a female and a male perspective. Send questions to the direct message part in basically send it to my DMs, and it'll be on the show. You know what I'm saying? I want to be very socially active with this. Maybe we'll do live streams on Periscope while it's happening. Apparently Instagram's coming out with live video now, so we might do something cool with that. But Battle of the Sex is going to be happening during Thanksgiving break for all you college people. Basically, that's for all you regular people. That's probably about like 2 to 3 weeks. So if you're interested in being Battle of the Sexes, come to me, and we can set something up. It's two males, 2 females. It doesn't matter who you are, just to get from a male and female perspective, but be able to be honest and also be respectful, because I don't want this sexism thing to be coming out of a thing. It's basically to help people who don't necessarily have a chance to hear that good advice. Maybe when you guys listen to Flight 96, maybe it's like y'all hear something like, oh, I didn't think about that, or that actually like helps me, like now that I know that. So, and that's what this show's about. Like, I don't do this for notoriety. I don't do this to be popular. I do this because it's fun, and I get to talk to my friends with a microphone. It's fantastic. It's a good time. So hopefully Dallas has thought of a great memory by the time I've been talking about this.
I'm just gonna go with the one that it's just like the newest one that's recently occurred, and that's when I went to the Kanye concert.
Oh, how was that?
That was awesome. That was amazing. Because it's one thing to there's gonna be Kanye fans everywhere.
Facts.
I'm a Kanye fan.
Facts.
But it's another thing when this person that his music helped you through like a hard time, and like you see them in person, like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's a different thing. Like,
yeah, and I was like, oh my god, I was reborn or something.
Yeah, you're just like my heart. And that's what I did with Joey. Joey helped me through a lot of like, he just basically just like in his rhymes, just like, dude, just be yourself. Like, real talk. If you just be yourself, everybody will gravitate towards that. Yeah, and this statement, what I'm about to say, is more true than anything. Real will recognize real. Like, always. That will always happen. Any closing words from Dallas? Anything you want to say to people? Any shout outs? Anything?
Hey, follow me on Twitter.
Follow you.
Dalyeezy. DALLYEEZY. Snapchat and Instagram are the same thing.
Follow me on Twitter @ByHunterForeman, and Instagram is the same way. I'm not on Snapchat. As in the words Little Uzi, I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, how I'm bagging hoes. Just kidding. It's a joke. Just a joke. Thank you guys for supporting the show as always. Thank you, Dallas, for coming through.
Thank you for inviting me.
This is
fun.
This is always, and that's what everybody says. I'm glad people think it's fun.
That's really fun. Like, it's like, man, that's actually fun.
Yeah, so I'm glad people think it's fun.
Yeah.
Battle of the Sexes will be very soon. So I urge all of you people that are listening to this far is to listen to this whole episode all the way through for more information. Of course, any questions, reach me on Twitter. For Dallas Martinez, I'm Hunter Foreman. Y'all know the slogan, one love.